This lecture is entitled Community as Cosmos. It's based on my book, Community as Cosmos. The subtitle is An Essay in Natural Theology on Creation. By way of introduction, the purpose of this essay. Cosmos is the topic of this essay. Before Pythagoras, cosmos was simply a Greek word for order. Pythagoras applied the word cosmos to the universe as the order of a completed creation. Cosmos became the implementation of the divine idea. Two of the most famous creation stories of the West are efforts to explain the origin of the universe presented as the implementation of the divine architectural idea. A review of these two stories and of subsequent transformations of our perception of the universe can help to clarify the collapse of the ancient creation theories. These ideas were rooted in illusory perceptions of the universe as a closed and completed system, as a colossal work of art. Today, every schoolchild knows that the universe is neither closed nor complete. No one could be persuaded to entertain the idea that the sky was solid. We are all wise regarding basic science, but regarding the history of science, we are less wise. Not one person in 1,000 today comprehends that until 200 years ago, educated persons thought that the sky was solid, that the stars were embedded in the solid vault of heaven. Not one college student in 1,000 comprehends the word firmament. The words used in our culture's most familiar creation story convey no meaning to the modern ear. Firmament, waters above the firmament, and waters below the firmament. The firmament is assumed to be a prophetic phrase that evoked feelings but not thoughts. There would be no cause for concern if creation were a trivial topic. But creation is central, not only for philosophy and theology, but for religion and human identity. If our ideas about creation are confused, we are lost. We are lost, and we have not yet recognized our plight. Our language reveals the depths of our ignorance. We accept as interchangeable the ideas of universe and cosmos. But the perception of the universe that justified the linking of these two ideas has been dissolved. We thoughtlessly continue to accept universe as cosmos as interchangeable ideas, long after the justification of the linkage of these two ideas has disappeared. The fusion of the two ideas, universe and cosmos, required intellectual energy by the ancients. The Greek Pythagoras of Samos, born between 580 and 572 BC, died between 500 and 490 BC, is reported to be the first to have applied the word cosmos to the universe. Pythagoras was a philosopher and the master of a religious organization. Once the ideas of cosmos and universe were connected, the disconnection of the two ideas also requires intellectual energy. But no intellectual energy has been applied yet to the disconnection of the two. Our entire culture continues to apply the word cosmos to the universe. The transfer of the idea of cosmos from the universe to a new target provides the most basic challenge for modern thought and human consciousness. Now, in its archaic form, the idea of cosmos is implemented only once. Cosmos is the universe conceived as the divine architectural triumph. God has completed the work of creation. Human identity is passive. No human achievement is worthy to be compared to the divine achievement of conceiving the idea of the universe cosmos, and of implementing the divine idea prior to the arrival of man. The highest human activity is to recognize and contemplate the work of God. In its modern form proposed in this essay, the idea of cosmos has multiple implementations. Community is cosmos. God has not yet completed the creation. Moreover, God cannot complete the creation without human collaboration. Human identity is active and participating in the work of creation. Creation was begun by God but cannot be completed without the collaboration of intelligent beings. The universe is not a cosmos. The universe we know is developmental, which is inconsistent with the idea of cosmos. The universe is a great egg, within which cosmos, the divine idea, can emerge and disappear many times in many places. The aim here is to put forward a new theory of creation. It is not possible to proceed directly with the presentation of this new theory. The almost universal current use of the word cosmos as a synonym for the universe indicates that a central assumption made by the ancients regarding the idea of creation has not been critically examined in spite of the wealth of contrary scientific evidence available to us but unavailable to the ancients. The preliminary objective of the argument, therefore, is to clarify the central assumption underlying both the ancient Hebrew and the classical Greek theories of creation, namely that the divine idea guiding the act of creation was an idea of the universe. Liberated from this assumption, the new theory, namely that the divine idea guiding creation is the idea of community. If you can see this diagram. Now, the ancient theory of creation was that it was a past event. Divine providence covered the whole area after creation. Now, the new theory of creation starts with the Big Bang, and creation continues. And it comes to its fulfillment in community.